Hey crafters, welcome into Guys Craft 2. My name is John and it is finally Friday, right? It is Friday my lunchtime, so I am taking a quick lunchtime break since I'm working from home and just chatting for a few minutes. So I wanted to kind of give you an update because, the other day I did a mail call because I was kind of proud of myself because I've really cut back this year and have done so much better. And then I realized so far this week, these are the 3 things that have come in the mail, and I won't talk about the fact that I have notices from FedEx that I've got 2 more packages on the way that are going to be delivered today, so you'll probably get to see those on Sunday. But it is what it is. So let's kind of jump in and let's see what fun things John subscribed to or picked up or just forgot that he was buying. I will say I do appreciate each and every one of you that are subscribing to the channel. I got some really great advice by one of my subscribers that said they finally deleted or I guess unsubscribed to some of the mail list because I ended up going out to Missouri Star Quilt because I wanted to grab a fabric, and I'll show you for a pattern that I thought was really cool, and lo and behold, they had a sale like the next day, so I ended up buying a ton of stuff on sale. And yeah, I'm getting great prices, but I've just got to figure out how to slow down. But you know what? It is what it is. So I got my monthly, I think this is actually a quarterly project box from the Sewers Club. So it's about sewing and sharing, and look at all the fun stuff that came in the box. So let's take a look. It says share your projects with other members by joining Sewers Club community on Facebook, blah, blah, blah. This says this is Hyacinth's makeup pouch. And every guy needs a makeup pouch. So, hey, John, we will be sewing this makeup pouch with Northcutt's Deborah's Garden Collection designed by Michael Design Works. And there's actually a tutorial that I can go out and look at. But look how adorable this is. I mean, that is going to turn out really cute. So I am excited about it. It will probably end up being a Christmas gift or something for someone. Lord only knows where we'll end up putting it. But I do like the Sewers Club. I think I signed up for their quarterly box. So this is my first one, or Lord only knows. I'm not even going to make it up anymore. But I like the purple fabric that came with it because, I like purples. Look how adorable. This is the main fabric bag. And again, flowers and herbs were probably not been my first choice, but when you pair it with this purple fabric, and look at this. I mean, this is going to make a cute clutch tote, pouch, whatever you want to call it. They give you the lining that goes with it. This purple must be the interior. Let's look and see, John. Lucky Charm, coordinate. Yeah, it's the coordinating fabric, so I'm betting that's what goes inside. So it comes as a complete set, including they use Gutterman thread, but it comes with a spool of polyester thread even. So this will end up being a really cute project. It has snaps on it, which I have not used, and they always give us some type of notion. And I thought these were the dumbest things when they gave them to me the first time, a couple of years ago, year and a half ago when we started sewing, because all the machines self-thread, right? I actually have to hunt this down more than I thought I would. So now I have a couple. It's actually very nice that I'm getting a little collection of those because I ended up using those more than I thought I would. So at the end of the day, I think this pouch will end up being a cute project. So that is my Sewers Club unboxing. And let's keep going because I have a full good 20 minutes that I can kill before I have to go back to work for after lunch. But let's not get too wild and crazy today. So I ended up, if you remember, I had showed you all this really cool bunny that I had found as an in the hoop project. Ends up making a really cute bunny, and then it holds like a Hershey bar. And I thought those would really be cute for Easter this year. Then I could take those home for the kids and that. And like I told Curtis, depending on how complicated it is, would determine whether or not I got very many done. Didn't happen. That is absolutely the worst design put together project that I've ever done. I've done commercial embroidery, so I mean I understand embroidery way better than quilting. This was just a horrible design. I actually ended up subscribing about 6 months ago. I bought myself Embrilliance. I had used Wilcom for several years when we ran our commercial business. I didn't want to spend the money on Wilcom. Hatch, for some reason, just wasn't attractive to me. I ended up with Embrilliance, so I have Embrilliance, and I'm still learning it, but getting back in the habit. I say all that I put this pattern in Embrilliance, tried to clean up some stuff, I tried to stitch it twice. It was awful, so needless to say, I needed to find a new project. So that said, I ended up deciding, as I told you, I was doing the Virginia Tech quilt for me with the triangles, and I get obsessed on one thing in particular. What I became obsessed with was I decided I wanted to do one for the University of Louisville and make that for my niece for her part of her Christmas this year. So I found the University of Louisville fabric. Then I wanted to do the same thing for her husband because he graduated from VMI, Virginia Military Institute. Impossible to find fabrics for them, but he was also a Marine, so I decided I would do the same thing in a Marine fashion. So I ended up on Jenny's website of all places. This fabric is available a lot of places, but the only one that had it with a decent price was Jenny. So I ended up buying it from Missouri Star Quilt. I will say it did take a few extra days for this to ship, I noticed, and it's because they had to go out and cut 3 yards of fabric. And that's fine, I'm not complaining. But I grabbed that, and of course, when I grabbed that, I see that they have a Moda Jelly Roll on sale. And this jelly roll was called Cadence. And so if you really want to see it, you probably have to go online and look, because I'm not going to open the jelly roll because I don't want to get into all that. But it was just a cute jelly roll, and I think it was like 53% off or something. So I was like, okay, just go on and grab that, stick that in the box, because, you know, you almost feel like you got to I either have to pay shipping or I might as well spend a little bit more and apply that to something versus just paying shipping cost. So I ended up doing that. And then they had this Stand Tall by Henry Glass and Company. And it is a layer cake. And it just kind of appealed to me. It's all in the browns and those greens. And I'm doing it this way so y'all can't see nothing. But just kind of the old-fashioned earth tones, just a lot different than some things that I've been buying. So I thought, you know what, for the price, grab it. These 3 things ended up giving me my free shipping, and so we all walked away happy. Sorry, I knew that was going to be loud, and I was trying to do it quickly. So ended up with these 3 things. Now I have the military fabric, the Marines fabric to do his quilt. Have a few extra pieces in that. Lo and behold, the very next day, Missouri Star Quilt has an amazing sale. And I will have to say, when Jenny runs a sale and wants to clear out some inventory, she knows how to do it. I ended up getting this whole box that probably should have been well over $200. There's my chuck. By the way, I didn't get a flat chuck in the other one, but there's my flat chuck. I ended up grabbing some stuff and doing this because I found this project. This one, number one, is a placemat by Sweet Pea that I would like to do at least a couple of for Easter. And then I found this table runner by Sweet Pea that's an In the Hoop project, and I just fell in love with this. But again, I don't like going to the store and just standing in line to have all these half yards and all this cut, plus trying to find, just too much work for me, and I work full time. So I ended up going online to Jenny. The problem is Jenny had charm packs on sale. So I ended up buying this bouquet favorites. I got these were like 60-70% off. So I ended up buying all these charm packs that I absolutely did not need. Probably don't even have room to store anymore because I just got to quit buying. And yet, as you can see, I bought 4 charm packs. So is what it is. Then I wanted to get something that I could start working on some of these projects. They had this jelly roll on sale that I thought was so cute with all the polka dots in that. And so I ended up grabbing one of those. And then she had this batik jelly roll on sale. I have done very, very little work with batiks, so I ended up grabbing that as well. And then, of course, I found this Yuletide bouquet jelly roll. And it's all Christmas fabrics and that, and probably left over from this year or came in too late. I don't know if it's 2024 or 2023, doesn't matter. It's new to me, and it somehow fell in the box. Then I found this back quarter assortment and grabbed it. And then these Bernateks, I love these. I don't know why, but there's something about this brand that really does appeal to me. They were on sale too. So guess what? They ended up falling in the box as well. This Yuletide bouquet fell in the box as well. And this kind of is like on the theme of 12 Days of Christmas and a partridge in a pear tree. I ended up buying, this one is called Contempo. I got 2 of the same ones because I liked it well enough. So as you can see, still have not got all the fabrics in that I bought for my Easter project, but believe me, it's on order. Don't sweat it, guys, because I am sure I found some, and if not, we'll end up down at the fabric store this weekend or next in order to grab some more. So while I'd like to convince myself and you all that I've cut way back this year, that train apparently fell off the tracks in February for some reason. But with that said, I just wanted to drop in, kind of chat for a few minutes while I'm on my lunch break. I did show you the patterns that I bought from Sweet Pea for Easter. I think they are simply adorable. I'm excited about both of these. I think this table runner is going to be so cute. I really would like to get one completed for myself, and I definitely would like to do one for my daughter. So that's going to be a higher priority. But then the club that I subscribe to for embroidery designs, I found this design today, and it says Irish Lass Full of Sass. Absolutely had to have that, because if you knew my granddaughter, little Ava Lynn, she is absolutely 6 years old. She is a little lass, and she is absolutely full of sass. So I want to make that for her for St. Patrick's Day. So I need to go get a 4T t-shirt so I can get that done. And then I thought, well, if I'm making her one, I need to make my grandson one. And his is part Irish and all trouble, because he is complete full boy, and the minute he's awake, he's into something and very active and just fully wired the entire time that he's awake and conscious. So need to find t-shirts for them, and I will get those on the embroidery machine next. And those will be the 2 big projects that I work on, hopefully this weekend or during the week. I am finding such a hard time stitching and doing stuff during the week. I have a lot of admiration for, I think it's Russ, who said he tries to get 30 minutes a day at the sewing machine. I really, really, really would like to try to make that happen, or at least 3 times a week. but I have not been on the machine since last Sunday. So hopefully I may get to stitch a little bit tonight, but because Lord knows I have the projects, folks. That said, that kind of gives you an update where I'm at. Headed to a Broadway show this weekend. Curtis and I belong to the theater down in Phoenix, so we love going and seeing live performances. We have tickets tomorrow, so we'll be down there for half the day because this play is actually like 3 hours. It's got 2 intermissions, so I will say I'm not excited about that, but we do have friends that have seen it and said that it was really amazing. So we'll see how that works out, but I am excited about that. We have our sew and talk on Sunday. I do have that posted as a live, and hopefully all of that will work out for us. So I hopefully will be able to chat and talk and do things with you on Sunday. Also down in the description below, I do have the Palo Verde quilt show that's coming up the end of February. There's a link and information to all of that. If you're in Arizona, if you're in this area, and if you want to drop by, it is a good show. We do have a nice boutique, and we have amazing baskets that they put together to raffle off and sell, and they're definitely worth the money. And then Donnell reached out, who has Donnell Stitchery, and she is building her followers, subscribers, just like I am. Seems like she's got such a great personality. I think she grew up in Tennessee but lives in Michigan. But we'll learn a lot more about that. If you have not seen her channel, that link is below. But I will be on her channel on Saturday, March 16th for a couple hours, and we'll be sewing and talking and doing all that. So the link below has that information as well. So with all that said, don't want to drag this out. I just wanted to jump on during lunch today, talk for a few minutes, kind of give you an update what's going on, and hopefully we'll put some project work together and do some sewing and chatting, talking on Sunday. With that said, I hope you all are having an amazing Friday and excited for the weekend. Until next time, happy crafting.